I'd like to share with you a little bit about why I think you should consider me for your teaching position. Let me tell you a little bit about myself.
Way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. I go somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. You dream of, dreams really do come true. I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Skies of blue, and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry, and
Thank you for taking this opportunity to find a little bit more about me. I look forward to hearing from you. Hello, my name is Paula Stansberry, and I have been the preschool minister at First Baptist Church in Wake Village, Texas for almost 8 years. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about security policies and safety and security. And first off, we're going to talk about door situations, your entrance and your exit doors. You can see here, this is our entrance to our church building. This is our main entrance. We also have 2 exits in the back that I'll show you in just a second. The thing is, every church has got multiple exits and entrances. And in your children's facilities, you want to make sure that you only have 1 entrance and 1 exit, and that is the same place. Or that you have 2, that you have people monitoring both of those places. You just don't want to have an entrance or exit where there is nobody there watching it. So one thing you want to remember is that in your entrance and exit area, you want to make sure that it's well lit, that there is a light there so that you can see who's coming in, who's going out, and no bad guys are going to get you in the dark spaces right there. Then you want to make sure that the floor is not wet, that when it's raining outside, umbrellas are not left there in your floor where it can get wet. People could slip and fall. But you want to make sure that you have 1 entrance and 1 exit. So what I'm going to do is show you a little bit. This is our church. This is our preschool building. And I'm going to show you our other doors and what we do in our other doors to keep people from using them. So take a little walk with me. We're going to go this direction. This is our preschool hallway. Our classes are down this way. And we're going to go to the back door. We have 2 doors at the back. This door down here, this is what we call the back door to the playground area. Now our playground is locked. So it's kept locked at all times, the playground is, by a chain link thing. So we're not really concerned with this one. But this door, the one behind the camera here, I'm going to show you, this door is the door to our building that is closest, to our sanctuary, which is over here. The problem that we generally have is that parents want to come from the sanctuary and walk past this door to go to the main door, but they want to use this door because it's quicker and it's more convenient. So we had a lot of issue with this, and so what we ended up doing was putting an alarm. You can see an alarm up here, the little red box and the stop sign. That was the alarm that said to parents, please don't use this door. After many letters had gone home and parents still continued to try to use that door, we made sure that we put an alarm on there. And why did we do this? Well, first off, we always want to make sure that we know who is in our building at all times. When you are working with children, it is your utmost responsibility to make sure that you know who is in your facility. That's the first thing. Second thing is, there are a lot of people that could come into your building that you might not want in the building. People who might be a terrorist. I mean, we're living in a time of terrorism, and it's a sad fact, but churches are not totally safe. You could have a terrorist come in. You could have a domestic dispute going on in your neighborhood and someone running from the law. That if that door were open, where's a great place to go and get hostages? In a preschool or children's area. So one of the other things that we have a little bit more common would be children leaving out. And when I first started here, I had a little girl that went through the door, and she was almost out the door before we caught her, and it was a scary thing to me. And that's when I decided we've got to do something different. So you want to make sure that your kids are not going out the doors, and if they're only leaving with parents, approved parents, and they're going out the front. Another thing is, a lot of times you have divorced families, and that is sad, but it is a fact of life. You have a lot of families who are divorced, and you have children that do not need to leave with dad, or they do not need to leave with mom, or there's a crazy grandparent that decides they want custody, and they're going to come up here and get that grandbaby when they're at church. So we have, I'll take you back up front and show you, we have a procedure where we have a file system, and there are a lot of ways to do this. We've done 2 or 3 things. One thing we did, we had a card system where you were given a card for your child, and you must present that card when you pick the child up. That is great, and that works, except a lot of times parents do not remember to bring the card. And if you let them leave with that, the next time they don't bring the card back because you let me have them last time without the card. So this time, I'm just going to come and you know who I am and I know who you are. And that's all well and good, except standing beside you may be someone else that you don't know. And they may say, well, you didn't make them have the card, and I don't have a card, but you didn't make them have the card. You know, I'm her daddy, and I'm here to pick her up. So the card system's okay. It's not the best scenario. We also had a label system where each family was given 2 labels, and one label, they had matching numbers on them, and one label the parent took with them to church or Sunday school, and the other label the child had to put on their back. Well, that's really great, except preschool children always want to rip off each other's label, and parents always don't want to bring their labels back. So we've gone to a new system. I'm going to take you up and show you. We have a file folder system, and this file folder has 2 forms in it. It has an information form, and it has a form where they sign in and sign out every time. And this is a great system. It works very, very well. The only thing is, if you're in a large church, this would not be your best system. You would have to go to a little more sophisticated system. A lot of churches have all kinds of sophisticated systems, and I'm going to give you some more information at the end of this video, a little slide that's going to give you some companies that you might want to check into. But we have these plain blue folders. The yellow sheet would be your information sheet, and then this would be your parental sign-in and sign-out sheet. And at the top it says the following people are allowed to pick the child up in my absence. The following people are not allowed to pick the child up. And these are the people you really want to make sure that you don't let the child go with these people. Now I'm going to say this one thing, and then I'm going to be done. It is best that you have a policy and procedure manual. You want the systems set into place before you need them. And as the preschool minister or the children's minister, you do want to make things convenient for parents, and you want to be friendly, and you want to engage families and parents. But your number one priority is to keep the children safe and secure. So if it inconveniences a parent, and you will get parents who will say, you know what, that's great, that's wonderful, I don't want my kid to be in danger, so I'm going to do whatever it takes. But then you'll have other parents who'll say, that is so stupid, why do we have to do this? I just want to take my kid to class, I'm in a hurry, this is inconvenient. And with those parents, you just have to kindly say, I'm so sorry, but we're just trying to make sure that your child is safe. So never apologize for that. Never apologize for putting that child's safety first. Thank you so much. I hope you will come back.